Hello and welcome to Audiobook Reviews. This is a special edition quick hit review of Canticle by R.A. Salvatore. Canticle is part of the Cleric Quintet and in general part of the Forgotten Realms world of books that R.A. Salvatore wrote. This is the first book by this author I have actually read. I've heard a lot about specifically Drizzt and that series, probably mispronouncing that, but that's okay. But I gave this a read. I have the whole set I picked up used, and this is the one that I finished at this point. So this book follows the main character, Catterley, who lives in the Edificant Library up in the mountains. It's a big library for priests and people to study. His love interest, Danica, who is a monk, very good with hand-to-hand combat, and so on and so forth. There's some other characters as well. Those are kind of the main two, unless you include, of course, his basically nemesis in the book as well. And then the other half of the story is looking at the evil characters. And you have a Ballister, who is a wizard for the god of poison, Tolona. And then you have Barjan, who is basically an evil priest. The premise is that the evil priests in this castle far away have created this chaos curse and they want to release it upon the world. And of course, the first place to do so is the collection of priests at the Edificant Library. Now, trying to stay mostly spoiler free for this kind of quick review, it was a fun book. It's a very quick, easy read. Is probably considered more of a YA type novel. I would say very easy to get through. It's not necessarily cheesy to a big extent, but it has a couple of fun, dumb little things in there too. There's two dwarf brothers in there, and one of them basically only talks about going "oi" for the most part. But it was just kind of one of those things. It was a fun little piece. It wasn't just staying cheesy with the whole time. With it as well, but an interesting first read. It's one I think if you're kind of looking for a quick series to get through that's well written, it's a good option for that. I didn't end up reading the next books in the series, mostly because I was really craving something a little bit more, I guess, for lack of a better term, meaty, broad, bigger. If you watched my last review, the book I ended up reading directly after this was the first book of the first Law series, The Blade itself. So I kind of had to switch through a little bit between. So I will probably revisit, do additional reviews for the additional books. Wanted to do a quick one now. Um, at, I still won't really get into a whole lot of spoilers with it. There's not like a huge overlying plot to really discuss. I will just comment the one thing. There's a twist with who Catterley's father is. Basically, he doesn't know his parents, and it's kind of mentioned like it's supposed to be a secret. And it was pretty obvious the whole time. It definitely, I mean, it was pretty obvious. I didn't have a lot of trouble with it as well. But like I said, fun story, very easy to get through. Something if you're looking for a quick read, a great option for you. I will have to check out the rest of the books as well as some other R.A. Salvatore. If you do watch, let me know if there's any books specifically by him that you would recommend. I commented I have heard Drizzt novels are very good. I've got some other miscellaneous ones on my very overfull shelf of books, some of which are still yet to be read for the first time. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and feel free to subscribe if you'd like to see additional reviews.